The history of the indigenous peoples of the Americas, often referred to as American Indians or Native Americans, spans thousands of years and encompasses a rich tapestry of diverse cultures and civilizations. Pre-Columbian era. Prior to the arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1492, the Americas were inhabited by numerous indigenous civilizations. These included the Maya, Aztec, Inca, Hopewell, Mississippian, ancestral Puebloans, Anasazi, and many others. These civilizations developed complex societies, agricultural practices, and sophisticated cultural and artistic traditions. European contact and colonization. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas had a profound impact on Native American peoples. Christopher Columbus's voyages opened the door to European exploration, colonization, and the eventual establishment of European colonies across the continent. This era saw clashes between the indigenous populations and European colonizers, resulting in territorial disputes, conflicts, and the devastating effects of diseases brought by the Europeans. Westward expansion and conflict. In the 18th and 19th centuries, European settlers from various countries, particularly the British, French, and Spanish, expanded their territories across North America. This led to conflicts with Native American tribes over land and resources. Major conflicts, such as the French and Indian War, the American Revolution, and the Indian Wars, resulted in the displacement and forced relocation of many Native American communities. Indian removal and reservation system. The 19th century also witnessed a policy of Indian removal in the United States, culminating in the Indian Removal Act of 1830. This act authorized the forced relocation of Native American tribes from their ancestral lands to designated reservations in the western parts of the country. The Trail of Tears, for example, refers to the forced removal of the Cherokee Nation from their lands in the southeastern United States to present-day Oklahoma. Assimilation and cultural suppression. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw policies aimed at assimilating Native Americans into mainstream American society. Initiatives like the Carlisle Indian Industrial School and the Dawes Act of 1887 sought to eradicate indigenous cultures, languages, and traditions, often by forcing Native American children into boarding schools and redistributing tribal lands. Modern era and activism. In the 20th century, Native American activism emerged as indigenous peoples fought for their rights, self-determination, and the preservation of their cultural heritage. The American Indian Movement, AM, was a prominent advocacy organization that fought for civil rights, land rights, and tribal sovereignty. Efforts to revitalize Native American languages, cultures, and traditions have gained momentum in recent decades. Today, Native American communities continue to face social, economic, and political challenges, including poverty, healthcare disparities, and the preservation of tribal sovereignty. However, they also contribute significantly to American society through their diverse cultures, arts, and contributions to various fields. It's important to note that the history of Native Americans is incredibly diverse and complex, with distinct histories, languages, and traditions for each tribal nation. This brief overview cannot capture the full depth and richness of their experiences, but it provides a general outline of their history.